going with the range. Or is that... Sorry, I'm not able to exactly catch...
That's just the custom blaster. No
Custom
range
blaster.
on that.
Okay. And the Octo Shot on Serenity. Serenity being one of the newer additions to the team. In the meantime, HAO Star having plenty of firepower to them. We haven't seen too much of them formally enough to know what exactly is going to become of this match. But either way, let's find out what happens. First, coming up on Urchin Underpass. It'll be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen DJ play with a slosher, so I can't say how well he's done with it in the past. But he's going to play a fairly aggressive role with it and move on up. No, he's going to go down immediately in these splat zones, and that's going to be them going down. And the Sprinkler actually getting him a little bit of a conundrum there. Team Paradise going down immediately. It's a 3v3 in the middle, though.
Yeah, DJ Paradise really just going more towards the zone. Both Dude and DJ going to the zone instantly. House Stars stayed their distance instead and just kind of set up a surround around the zone and caught out both DJ and Dude there. And that's going to be a lot of Paradise going down right there. Paradise does end up getting the Dynamo, so they will keep the zone, and getting the Dynamo is just going to be huge in this match, as that will paint most of the zone in one slosh.
But in the meantime, Team Paradise has been able to take the lead. DJ, in the meantime, does get a kill off onto the players in front of him. HAO struggling in the middle, but as soon as I say that, HAO's Fuji will be able to get the kill onto him. And now DJ going down. 3 going down from Team Paradise. It's going to be tough if they aren't able to recover in time. Urchin Underpass being one of those maps where it's very easy, if you, as long as your team has the conscious mind to do it, to push up and bottleneck the players at this corridor right here. But it looks like that isn't the case. And the bubble coming up actually pretty huge there. Able to secure the kill onto Fuji, and maybe another, not just yet.
While that bubble did save DJ, it did not save the rest of his team, and the bubble can do that if DJ activated it just a little bit earlier, so definitely not using the bubble as effectively as he could have there.
Now we'll see what becomes of this. Team Paradise not having enough time to really get back into the middle, and DJ's trying to trying to force his way on up towards the splat zones, but it's not going to turn out too great. He does get some hit markers, but it's not going to come out on time. The Dynamo main, Fuji, will be able to... Sorry, not Fuji, but either way, HAO Star gets the quick win on top of Team Paradise, just like that, 1-0 for the Japanese team. I will say that this team, HAO Star, they didn't look as strong as their sister team, HAO Moon, when we were seeing play on Inkstorm. And even then, when HAO played in the Ink Cage qualifiers and even the... race to 16, we didn't see too much of a dominant performance at all by them. Each one of their sets being a 3-2 win in order to qualify for the eSPL. So my question becomes, they didn't perform that great in the qualification rounds, or at least they didn't seem to distinct themselves so much. And with such a dominant win, my question for Team Paradise is, where are you? We're going to be moving on to Camp Triggerfish on tower control, which has fared better for Team Paradise in the past. What went wrong there for Team Paradise, though?
They got locked out of the zone to start. Tunneled vision a little bit too heavily on the zone. They did get the zone there to a while, got the lead down to about 75. I didn't see what really happened. I was watching Dude at that exact moment, and he overextended a little bit to get the HAO sniper, and the rest of his team collapsed behind him. Just didn't really seem too coordinated in what they were looking for there, in my opinion. And they just couldn't deal with the ink coverage of Star, I think.
Now, guys, keep in mind. Actually, let me take a quick peek. I know you're upset about this earlier from me, but I want to see what you predicted as some of the scores.
I believe I had Paradise winning this one.
Paradise by 2. Okay, that could basically 4-2. Basically a 4-2. Okay. Huh. We'll see if that happens. Or a 2-0 in overtime as well. That works as well. I think I had near the same thing. And guys, keep in mind, no, I had a win by 1, so I do think this game will be a little bit closer. But guys, keep in mind, you still are able to make predictions for tomorrow. If you guys haven't hopped onto our website at EndGameTV.net, you can predict for every single match that is to come. And if you're right, by the end of the season, you will win some free money. And I'm sure I could use that. So I'm going to be participating as well. Either way, going to go ahead and get started here. Camp Triggerfish. DJ moving up very quickly here. Swim speed. Well, not exactly a main, but it looks really quickly. Either way, they're going to be going down to Lon here on the left side with that 10 attack, and quickly advantage is being taken by Star here. Even though they only have one up, okay, yeah, they're going to have to move on back there. Take a seat.
That was Dude doing all of the work. Going around the right side is going to get a double kill and get the assist on the third kill there in the middle. Just doing a lot of work with this custom blaster right now, and he's going to have Bubble here to get this, maybe another wipe here and start tower push.
Yeah, I mean, what we see on DJ right now, he has the bubble as well, and maybe forced to pop it, actually. He does spot someone around him, so instead he's going to go all the way around on the side. He does hide behind the wall in fear that Sniper actually getting an eye onto him, but he's in the clear, and he's flanked around the enemy's side, puts the Disruptor in, hasn't located anybody, but he has the bubble to effectively take down everybody here. Lon is going to go down to him. Is there another one, though? Bubble has been forced from him. Gets the the Disruptor onto Fuji as well, and he will go down. That's like a quick double kill coming from DJ, who was given all the time in the world on that left side, and I think that was due to the handiwork that you were mentioning from Dude before. So much focus on Dude from the kills that he was able to get, and DJ able to waltz on in.
While DJ was able to get all of that pressure on the left-hand side,
Ooh.
Dude not being able to do as much on the right-hand side and push up and stop that push, but Paradise right back at it, going to really start pushing his tower.
Now at the 40-point mark, this is where it starts getting dangerous for the Japanese side here on the defensive. He's going to have some support from his teammates, but it won't be too much. It's only an E-leader that doesn't have the angle to get the HAO star member, but DJ comes out on top with the 1v1, and the bubble has been activated and may be able to force this for the win. Not exactly just yet. No, he's going to go down to not Tomo, but Lon there. And only one will remain there as TP, Team Paradise, finally getting their footing. With 3 minutes left to go, they seem to have a substantial lead in this one.
9, a very good push on Triggerfish. They can play defense from here on out, set up that good defense, make sure that Star can't come up on either side at the same time and win the game from here. Dude having a little bit of mistake jumping off the map, and that's going to cost Paradise a lot as all of them just died.
Ay. This ain't looking too hot for them. Okay, we'll see if they're able to come back on time. I don't think HAO Star, the thing is, I don't think HAO Star is putting multiple members on the tower control, so that tower is going to move by at the slowest rate it possibly can. Oh no, DJ. Oh no. Okay, well, fortunately enough for him, while he does make the unforced error, another HAO Star member will be going down. And the team doesn't pay too much for his mistake, but Dude gonna be hiding in the corner, come out at just the right time, but not before his teammate does go down. Dude trying to fight off the bomb rush coming on the left side, and it's not going to work out. Either way, Dude is stuck on the left side while this tower might be pushed, but no, okay. Still no push yet from this Japanese side. Now they're getting their hands onto the tower, and a lot of orange ink at the front lines here. One going down. Oh, that suction bomb. He's got to be wary of it. And DJ's got to be able to provide some defense for his teammate Ezreal, the sniper here, who needs to be able to have the free room to do what he can. But no, that's both Splat Bombs and the Luna Blaster that's going to take them out. That's 3 down. And HAO Star here maybe making the last-minute run for the win, potentially. We'll have to see how well they can use this sudden advantage. 45 points left to go in this one.
Ezreal does get 1 kill. Another Star member goes down somewhere else on the map.
No.
DJ starts sloshing on the tower. Star is way up on...
It's a 2v1.
Up on the
It's a
platform
2v1.
here.
Yeah, this is super intense right now as they're pushing it and maybe seeming to push for the win, but DJ's not able to get them out in time. And that's the lead for them with 30 seconds left to go. HAO Starks coming from nowhere. And they're able to push it for the win just like that. 2-0 for the Japanese side.
That coordinated push up the middle there is what really started that. 4-star taking out all of Paradise, really. It seemed like all of them were in that middle lane. Kind of a mistake. There might have been one on the right that was cleaned up at the same time. Dude had a chance there. He was coming around the back on that push while the Inksuka was activated and decided to go for the 2 members pushing up the mid. Missed the kills on both of them when he could have maybe gotten the sniper on the tower instead to stop the push. Maybe a little bit of a misplay right there. But after that, Star rotated around to the right side and was able to walk up the grading, get up onto that platform, and get a foothold there so they could have safe super jumps back in to keep pushing the tower. Great job from them.
That was a long sentence.
Yes, it was.
It's okay, dude. Long sentences are very much appreciated here. I'm going to take my attention to Dude's screen now, as it seems like he's been in a prime position with some solid plays, and of course everybody loves Dude, so why not? Also, game audio, that's a plus too. Salt Spray Rig on Rainmaker. Very turbulent game type. We'll see if Star decides to change anything up with their composition. Do we have a I don't think we have a stream from HOS. I remember he's looking at Ink Cage. And we didn't see a solid stream from them. It would be so nice to get this perspective, but don't think we're going to be getting it. In the meantime, Azriel rocking the 52 gal, I believe, and no long-range weapon, no sniper coming out for this Team Paradise side, who is opting out of it on this Rainmaker on Salt Spray Rig. Now, I know that opinions on carrying a sniper on this map vary, but I feel like it's a little bit more reasonable with Rainmaker. What are your thoughts on the decision?
Sniper on this map on Rainmaker is fine. You can actually stay in your base and have a pretty good vision over the whole map and where the Rainmaker wants to go. So be pretty safe while being right there. Oh my gosh, dude, not able to get Lawn there.
For only about 25 seconds into this one, and dude seeming to not be able to stay alive for that long, and it's going to cost his team a fair amount. 45-point mark has been reached by HAO, but oh, I thought that was a direct hit onto him. No, I don't think the range was long enough to be able to hit onto the Rainmaker, but just as I say that, that's a quick double kill coming in for Dude, and now maybe able to push this even further for this Team Paradise side, who at the very beginning was struggling, but he has the bubble at the enemy base now.
Oh, Blaster at the enemy base. He's just going to lock everybody out right now.
And already to the 17-point mark, the double kill coming in for them. Beautiful play coming in from Team Paradise, and just like that, the tide has been turned. Japanese side will be once again forced to their own base, and they can't do anything, and that's it. Just like that, Team Paradise dominate this Japanese side. And,
the bubbles at the spawn platform. What are you going to do?
Literally nothing you can do. You just can't allow it to get to that point.
And that happened because they overextended on the push maybe a little bit too much. You can't have all 4 members go down all at the same time like that.
Okay, just like that. The Team Paradise seemed to be on the brink of going 3-0, but within about a minute, or what felt like a minute, it feels like a completely different game.
Pretty sure that game was less than a minute.
Yeah, it was crazy. There's no other way to really describe it. So that's definitely a change in attitude for the team. I think the initiative from Dude to be able to go up, and the fact that they had the double bubble there, super important for such a very closely packed in map for at least Rainmaker. Of course, for Turf War, definitely not the case, but we're going to be moving on to Black Belly Splat Zones. No sniper again for Azriel. These two teams not really exhibiting too much of any changes at all, actually. And for good reason. Not too much range here on this map, but oftentimes I still see snipers still opting to keep their weapon despite the lack in visibility and range from most angles. We'll have to see how it turns out for them. Team Paradise
going to stay with that E-leader on the star side.
Okay, I didn't catch that one. Disruptor coming out onto the opposite side of the main tower. Looks like we have a blaster fight, and Dude will come out on top. Area
with the help of his team right there. Yeah. Blaster extending a little bit too far, not where he wanted to be.
Oh, he gets 2 hit markers, but they don't come up in time. But either way, he gets a direct hit onto Fuji. Finally, once again, encounters another 1v1 against Lon and will come out on top. That's quickly 2 zones being taken by the western side. And now, can they hold on to it? They do have the
Dude
bubble.
has really been on point with some of these directs. He's been doing really well throughout all the games so far. Some clutch directs.
And another direct onto Iku as well. Maybe even 3 kills in a row coming. No, not just yet. He's going to back. No, not even back off. He has the assistance of the bubble. And maybe once again, round 2 for Team Paradise as they have the bubble up at enemy base. But never mind, dude says. Not enough support, dude says.
I mean, this is to just keep... Look, the sniper's still on the platform, just not feeling safe to come out. Bomb rush on this side. Looks like it's going to take out 1 TP member.
And another double
dude
kill.
with a direct. And another direct.
Direct after direct. You would think this is Nintendo playing, but regardless, it looks like dude is having absolute domination over this Japanese side and able to come up with another kill over Fuji. This is looking like a quick game for them, and 2-2 seems to be the score here. Oh, I may have called that a little bit too soon. I apologize.
Nope, that's still a lot down for Star right here. Just need to cap that zone, and that's going to be game.
2-2, just like this is the quickest set. Okay, this makes up for the time we went overboard for the past match. Team Paradise doing a very good job of bouncing back.
There's not much to say about that game. Dropping the sniper, going for the cooldown-esque style of team, and it's working out for them.
Now, and it's straightforward, that map in particular, because as soon as you seem to gain control, oftentimes the story is that you can keep that control. We did see one time where dude and a teammate, I believe it was Ezreal, who was pushing up onto the base with both the aid of a wall and a bubble. That didn't last for too long because HAO Star did the only thing they could have done, and instead of going out through the middle where it was completely occupied, they decided to go out the right side, the only other accessible place. Unfortunately for them, Team Paradise saw it coming. Dude backed
with the
off.
coordination, called dude back. Yep.
Exactly, and it was that coordination that led them to a crucial point of defense for them and gave them the victory. Now, Walleye Warehouse, every game we've seen here has been fairly intense, down to the wire, and lasting to the last minute. It would certainly be a contrast against some of the matches we've seen so far.
Going to opt back to the E-leader, not feeling the non-E-leader comp on Walleye, Rainmaker, Rig, and Black Belly. It made sense. Not feeling like they're too comfortable with that on a more open and larger map, they're going to switch back to that E-leader and see if they can keep the win streak alive. They are 0-2 with the E-leader and 2-0 without it, so see if they can turn the tides of that.
We'll have to see if they can. HAO seeming to not cover this right alley for them. Dude, I believe, has been spotted, though. He's going to have to watch out here. He does put out the disruptor, but it doesn't lock onto anybody just yet. He does spot out a Japanese member who does seem to have his eye out for him. And for now, dude won't be getting the sneak attack, at least onto the other player, but he will at least be able to trade for Fuji. And in the meantime, dude getting caught out in a position he'd rather not be in. HAO Star able to push with the offensive.
The rest of Paradise really needing dude there. Dude being not doing anything, just being in that back corner. Star scaring him enough that he just felt like he had to stay there. And while Star was able to do other things on the map, dude wasn't able to do anything. Oh my gosh, that kill!
A random. Let's be honest. It was a random. It was a random shot onto the wall right there.
Not able to get that direct on Lon there. Maybe gets DJ as well. Doesn't look like he's going to get him quite yet. Nope, probably went down there.
Yeah, the thing about rushing out onto that alley as an offensive player for your team is completely contingent on the fact that your team is able to at least stay alive and or at least keep it neutral. But because he is one of the aggressive players, he is the only blaster for the team right now. He's kind of being depended upon in a sense, and that initial push from him is going to lead to a lot of control that's still being held onto by this Japanese side. It's still a 2v2, a lot of in control in their favor. HAO Star, of course, being the blue side, Team Paradise being the green side. And now, once again, dude waiting for a glimpse, a window of opportunity here, and able to get the kill on the Tomo out of nowhere. Now able to maybe come from behind. No. HAO Star seems to have their eye out for it. Maybe communication as well calls it out, and lone just like that onto the tower. Sniper goes onto it, but Team Paradise coming from behind, maybe able to get the kill. No, not just yet. The tower is still going to be moving, and it looks like they may be able to keep the lead, push the lead. No.
Looks like the tower's been stopped for the most part right here. This is still completely doable for Paradise. 53 is not a lead at all on Walleye. Do you see Ingsuka ready for one of the... Oh, Dice gets one. Needs to get the second one. Nope, not going to get him. Blaster. No, Ingsuka. Never mind.
Back and forth. Either way, whatever weapon it is, that's 3 down for Team Paradise. Another down for them. The sniper getting just the right hit. And they're going to be pushing this one even further. That is only 1 on the tower. It's the sniper, though, and he's going to stay alive for now with the Kraken being activated to force it as fully as possible. And HAO Star may be able to force the win here as Team Paradise able to take down at least 1. That's a trade coming out on the left side. HAO Star has been rid of, but look at this map. It is completely in blue, and Dude not having the freedom to cover up the ink all over the center of the map. It's going to be very tough for TP to take advantage of the kills that they were able to reap here.
Yeah, that one last member for Star being alive, so critical right there. And Dude having to pop his bubble, not wanting to die, knowing that he needs to keep control of this mid area, not able to get a kill off of that either. That's gonna be pretty big for Star here.
Either way, he's still able to get the kill into Fuji. That's 2 down for them, and while that was big for them, they do not have the man advantage anymore. Some offensive has been established, but they lose the offensive as they get onto tower to take precautions for the sniper. But Dude seems to have the answer for them. If you guys can't push on forward, I will help you. And gladly, he comes out from the left side, gets rid of at least 1. And coming around onto the right side this time with the aid of a bubble might be able to help his teammates push even further. He gets the bubble onto the tower and is still going to be able to survive with the Kraken on it. And somehow still able to get rid of 2 players there, and now Team Paradise with the full ace.
A full wipe.
They might be able to get the win here. As another bubble
going to keep them out for long enough, and the bubble, they're not getting out of here. Rushing over to the box, but the Blaster's going to track them down, and that is game. Paradise swinging this back.
Completely
3-2 now for them.
Game point for them. I would not have expected this at all, but this is the closest thing we've seen to a reverse sweep, given the start of the eSPL. And Dude,
I mean,
12 and 6.
Technically, this is a very good game for Dude and DJ. Bubbles coming in huge for them. Technically, with the best of 6 format, this is a reverse sweep, because if it went to 3... No, it could go to 3-0 and then you win 5-3. My bad. But this is a best of 6 reverse sweep without going into tie break. Semantics.
Glad you caught yourself there. Alrighty. Team Paradise, can you wrap it up? I feel like this one is going to be a nail biter. I'm so glad that Flounder Heights Rainmaker is the last game type for the.
And they're going back to the non-E-leader comp, looking to go 3-0 with that. Close out the set. And zap.
HAO Star here, on the other hand, seems to be very much contemplating their decision. It's 25 seconds have gone past, and they still haven't selected a weapon. So we don't typically see too many weapon changes coming from Japanese teams, but and we saw that earlier with them not budging from the use of their sniper. But still, with 20 seconds left to go, they still have not changed up anything.
I mean, when you after winning 2 in a row and then losing 3 straight, it's definitely gives you some reason to pause, think about what's going on.
Ezreal opting for the 52 gal. Unfortunately, not a deco. I say that personally. Of course, that's not the best, but I love it. And we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Game 6, Team Paradise on set point, match point. HAO Star, on the other hand, if they are able to tie this one up, will force the overtime.
A regular roller, they are going to drop that E-leader. Going to have an E-leader-less game on Flounder. Makes sense. Not a very well-liked map for the E-leader players.
Where HAO Star was hesitant before to drop the E-leader, they are now more willing to make some adjustments. Offensive coming from both sides here on Dude's perspective. HAO Star
2 down for each.
HAO Star trying to move up the wall and through their own splat zone side. Dude seems to catch this and is able to get rid of Iku, who just moved onto the wall just now, but is able to get another kill, I believe. Yeah, that's Long going down, and another kill onto Fuji. That's 3 kills for Dude with the triple kill here. Bubble activated, not activated, but available as well. But while 3 are down, that is an HAO star member popping the bubble there. And in the meantime, is forced to use the bubble and actually uses it before a player that comes off his own screen gets onto him. And now Team Paradise with the push, but that Rainmaker is very far up ahead of the rest of the team there. And is going to be stopped
looking to just get it off that top platform, really. Just wants to really keep the pressure on Star right now, and indeed that is what they're going to be doing here. Dude doing a lot, getting another one. That's all of Star going down. If they can pop this Rainmaker fast and push it, but most of Paradise being down, this is just going to be Dude popping the Rainmaker. Bombs coming out. Bubble just in time.
He is able to push on ahead for them and gets a couple kills. It looked like it wasn't going to work, but it ends up being the case, and Team Paradise, just like that, wins their first match after going down 2-0 to the Japanese side. HAO Star absolutely sunk.
That's possibly the fastest 4 games after being down. Just very decisive games. You wouldn't have ever thought that Paradise lost the first 2.
Alrighty. Sly, you got your bet on the mark when it